Merry Christmas. Loving life down here. Forgive that beeping. I don't know what the hell that is. That's in my complex. Something's beeping. But yeah, guys. It's a beautiful Christmas day in Florida. 7 degrees. Wow. Wow. Haven't been in Florida that long, but man, I got to tell you, there is nothing better than sunshine and palm trees and water that's not frozen. I swear, it's a beautiful thing. Very beautiful thing. What's up, the great douchebag? That's an interesting name. Violet Conservative, Dina Marie. Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas to you all. You know, I was on Twitter this morning and I got this earpiece in, so just chime in if you guys can't hear me as well, but you should be able to hear me better. Anyway, I was on Twitter this morning and I was looking at, random tweets. What are people saying? What are people thinking about? What is going on? And I've seen this before growing up too. And I've probably even done this myself in the past, but people have a tendency to say Xmas instead of Christmas. And I never understood why. I just used to think like, oh, it's probably they're just trying to shorten it. Like Christmas is I guess, bigger word. You don't want to spill out the whole word. But in reality, they're taking Christ out of Christmas when they do that. Xmas, I've always wondered that. So why are people taking Christ out of Christmas? And you have to wonder where that came from. Like, why are you replacing it with the word X? X has nothing to do with it. So I saw that, and that's interesting. And, Christmas doesn't have to just be about, if someone's not a Christian, that doesn't mean they celebrate Christmas, right? I mean, think about most people don't even know what Christmas is about. They just think it's a holiday. You don't have to go to work. It's about presents. So when people try to take Christ out of it, it's not even necessary to do that. Why do we have to change our American? It's not even American. Christmas is celebrated around the world, but why is it that Christmas is offensive? It doesn't have to be. So getting gifts is offensive. Going to see Christmas lights, that's offensive. That kind of stuff it's so petty and weak. But it is what it is. I tell you what, guys, I was sitting in the house all day and then decided to get out because it's just so damn nice. I'm used to it being really cold and snow connecting. I'm used to it being cold on Christmas, cold and snowy, so I'll end up just staying in the house and not doing anything. But when it's like 70 degrees and I'm outside or I'm inside, I start feeling guilty. Like I should probably be getting some fresh air. So anyway, that's the intermission, what I'm doing right now. What else? So that Colin Kaepernick video that I just made was, or not Colin Kaepernick, when I was talking about these celebrities, these black celebrities that want to put that ignorance on full display and just show everyone how incredibly stupid they can be. One person I left out and I forgot about was Chris Rock. Chris Rock, I guess he was recorded. I didn't even read the story, honestly. I just saw the headline and saw people talking about it. And it said that they were saying the N-word. Him and some white guy were saying the N-word. Now, you guys haven't heard me say the N-word. I don't say that word. But that's a double standard in the black community that we have is you can't say the N-word if you're white. And if you're black, you can say it as much as you want. And then attacking certain Hispanics for saying it. And I say certain Hispanics because there's some rapper, I don't know what his name is or whatever, but he has said the N-word in some of his songs, and they're going after him for it. Yet Fat Joe, who's Puerto Rican, has said the N-word several times in his songs. So like the double standards of these stupid words also is just a frustrating display of ignorance that you see on blast. Can't take it anymore. But I'm going to continue calling it out. And for those of you that are new to the channel, I want you to know that I rock this American flag unapologetically. I'm a proud patriot. I love this country. And I tend to double down on my love for this country when they tell me that I can't. When the lamestream media and liberals try to sell me my own oppression, talking to me about America's not for me, America's so racist, America hates black people. Man, anytime somebody says that to me and talks to me about how I can't love the country or I can't be a conservative, I can't be a free thinker, it makes me want to get a big giant Trump flag and hang it from my balcony, because I don't like being told what to do. And you have a lot of people that think of themselves as like the moral police. They claim moral high ground and they believe that they're the police of the world. They think they can just tell you what to do and they think they know what's best. And it's so wrong. So, yeah, that's why I always have on a American flag shirt, a hat, you know, shoes, doesn't matter, because it's not just about the love for the country. It's about signaling that I'm a free thinker and I'm unapologetic about it. And I don't like being told I can't do something. I'm out here with my boy today. You see my dog? You guys met my dog? Say what's up to the camera, buddy. Look at my boy. He's camera shy. He won't look at you guys. But look at that beautiful dog. Yes, military law enforcement work done by this breed. He wants to go in there and play. We're at the dog park. I don't think it's a good idea. I'm gonna just keep walking. Sorry, buddy. Yes, guys, and if you're new to the channel, also please subscribe to Magnificent Uncut. That is the backup channel. Dina just posted it in the live chat. So please, everyone, subscribe to that backup channel, because it's in the title, Magnificent Uncut. I will be talking about some other things there that they're not, let's just say this. I'm not going to say everything that I want to say on my main channel and run the risk of censorship, demonetization, because certain things will get you demonetized. Like the video I made the other day talking about radical Islamic terrorism, which is a thing, by the way. So yeah, I'll kind of cover those things on the other channel, but so it serves as a backup in case something happens to this channel. Yeah, radical Islamic terrorism. While we're on that subject, the 2 Norwegian girls that got beheaded by the jihadists over in Morocco, and you have a total media blackout about it. They're just not even talking about it. And so that's crazy. So I like covering, even though I don't do it in depth the way some other YouTubers do it, I still like to bring it up because some of you may not have been aware of it. So there's that. And then news broke today that another migrant child has died in Border Patrol custody. But here's the thing. I read the news. I read the article on this from Business Insider. And this 8-year-old, I guess, had like started, you know, appearing sick after him and his father got picked up by Border Patrol. And so they immediately took him to the hospital. He got diagnosed with a common cold. So he had like fever and sweating and coughing, whatever. And they gave him some amoxicillin and some ibuprofen and sent him on his way, right? You know, you can treat a cold at home. You can treat it so many different ways. You guys know that. But once he got back to the facility he was staying at, he died. And I already know there's going to be a ridiculous outrage about it, but we don't know his cause of death. We don't know what else was wrong there. And we don't know if he could have ingested something. He could have been given some drugs. Since he's from another country, we don't know if he's been vaccinated. Like there could be a number of reasons why he passed away. But you have to wonder, is this the first time or the second time? Because, the little girl died a couple weeks ago. But are these really the only 2 cases of someone dying in Border Patrol's custody? Or could it be that they're covering it because it's a way to smear the president in his agenda to build a wall? I'm guessing it's the latter, right? Because any headline that you see now, you already know that it's not the first time that it's happened. Like, okay, so since it's not the first time it's happened, why is it so sensationalized now? Oh, that's why, because they can blame it on the xenophobic president and say, yeah, look, this all happened under Trump's presidency. He's turned ICE and Border Patrol into the KKK, and now they're so militant and they just want to kill these poor, innocent, starving, hungry migrant people. I get so fed up with that. It's honestly exhausting to continue correcting that narrative. But when you say like, oh, people don't trust the media anymore, Mike, like they're figuring it out, they're waking up. I'm like, no, they're not. All you got to do is look at Twitter and see all the retweets from these celebrities, these idiots. Like Alyssa Milano's got to be the biggest of them all. I'm sure there are others. I've seen Jennifer Lopez do it. I've seen Ariana Grande. I've seen countless other celebrities just get on and bleed their hearts out on Twitter and virtue signal like you've never seen before, because they get retweets and they get comments and people agree with them. They're like, yeah, we need to open our borders. Like, what about human compassion? Human compassion is so important. Human compassion is important. But my favorite analogy when talking about letting people into the country is we have to take care of our people first here. So that's the equivalent of a plane going down and you putting the mask over yourself first before you help someone else. And while we're at it, with this global migrant compact and this illegal, or not illegal, but this agenda to push immigration, why is it only one way? It's all about flooding migrants into Western countries. You don't see them talking about opening up the borders and people going into African countries or South American countries or Southeast Asian countries. It's all about overpopulating the Western world. Now ask yourself this: who's got more compassion? People who say, no, don't come into our country, build your own country and make it better for that population. Who's got more compassion? Someone who says that, or someone who says, you know what we need to do is flood the third world into the industrial world, which would effectively bring down the industrial world and make it worse for everyone. Socialism, communism, that's what it's under the guise of. Well, it's under the guise of multiculturalism and human compassion and all that. But in reality, socialism and communism are designed to make rich people poor, not poor people rich. I want poor people to be rich. And I don't just mean financially rich. I mean rich in resources, rich in wealth, health, happiness. It's not measured in a monetary sense. You could be the poorest person in the world, but still be healthy. You could be the wealthiest person in the world and have cancer. Sorry, guys, YouTube just shut down on me again. I don't know if there was any interruption. But what I was saying is, you could be the richest person in the world and have cancer. Or you could be the poorest person in the world and be in the best shape of your life. So wealth, to me, is not measured in monetary gain. You can't take any of it to the grave with you anyway. And as I've said thousands of times, none of us are making it out of here alive. Father Time will take down everybody. It doesn't matter if you're a rich old white man or a poor Asian man. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter if you're a woman. It doesn't matter if you got blue hair. Your day is coming. So be the best person you can be. And that's my message on Christmas today, guys. Merry Christmas to everybody. I'm going to wrap this up because my hand's getting tired, quite honestly. And just walking around my complex here. And it's actually starting to get a little bit hot. And YouTube's interrupted me a couple times. So shout out to all the new subscribers, all of the people following me on Twitter now, Instagram, Facebook. Shout out to my new patrons and those of you who have donated. Thank you. I'll put links in the description if you would like to do so. Get to subscribe to the backup channel as well, Magnificent Uncut. And do I have anything else? Did I get everything? Did I cover everything? I think I did. Anyways, guys, enjoy the rest of your Christmas, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.